Okay, so this morning we're just right on the corner of Jalan Pantai and Jalan Melasti. Now it's called Jalan Melasti because this is where they do the Melasti ceremonies, and this is the access to the beach for the ceremonies. It's only about 250 metres long in the whole street, and then it turns in Jalan Sriwijaya at Jalan Legian. So let's go, check it out. So hello, how are you?
Yeah, good man.
All right. So what are you doing today? You doing tours or something?
No, just promotion.
Promotion.
Bali promotion. More people knows about Bali, better for us.
All right.
We have a job. Yeah, without tourists, nothing. Yeah.
All right.
Nothing to do.
That's right. So what are you giving out? Give us a pamphlet.
This is just restaurants, spa, resorts in Bali.
All right.
Like member or something like that.
Okay, so we've skipped from the beach. You can see the beach just down there, the statue. We're about 100 metres away, just where the Legian Beach Hotel finishes, and we'll just see what's going on in Melasti Street. So you've got a money exchange here, you've got a spa, tours. Hello. We'll go over and talk to this tour lady. Pagi.
Pagi.
All right, so we're at MBA Tourist Information. It's right here on Melasti Street, and they just do tours all over it. Bali, up to Kintamani, probably Ubud, places like that, Lake Batur.
Penida Island.
All right, and over like Nusa Penida too, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so they got tours on everything that you need right here at NBA Travel.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so here's a restaurant here called The Duke. Now, I've never really eaten in here before, never have actually. So it looks very spacious, very big in here. The Duke. All right, so across the road here we have the Melasti Street Art Market. So it's not really art anymore, it's mainly just clothes and stuff like that. So we'll go over and check out what's going on in the art markets. Oh no, so they've got a little wood carving shop here, which is good. Some of these are really good, look. They look good on the wall or on the doors. Hello, Pat.
How are you?
Good. All right. Just want to look at your wood carvings, yeah? Hey, oh, they got the chess sets. Now, I bought one of these years ago. It was chess and backgammon. Chess on one side and backgammon on the other.
Now just chess set.
Just chess set, eh?
That's a backgammon.
You don't see many wood carving shops anymore, eh? It's all tattoo shop.
It's a little bit hard now.
Yeah, it is, eh? But it's good to see that it's still a couple of shops around. All right, so it's more or less got everything here. So this is right at the very beginning of the art markets along Melasti Street, straight opposite the Duke. If you come in and see what number go? Nyoman. Come in and see Nyoman and check out his wood carvings. It's more or less got a little bit of everything in here. These masks are really good. I really do like these masks. So if you want some wood carvings, come and check out Nyoman's little shop. The art market Melasti. Makasih Nyoman.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll just see what I got here. Basically, everything else is just this typical stuff they sell, clothes. There you go, mate.
Hey, mate.
Aussie?
Nah, Kiwi.
Kiwi? Same.
Yeah.
How are you, mate? I see you having an early opener, mate. Must be 10 o'clock somewhere. It's probably 10 o'clock here already, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It's a fairly big little market. It goes right back in here. Hello. Hello. Now this is open really early. It's open from 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning here. There's basically everything you can think of in the way of clothes. By 7 o'clock in the morning, they're already open. Got some Hollywood T-shirts, long sleeve T-shirts, which is sort of good, keep the sun off. Hello, Bert. So they've got a little bit of everything in here, bags, sunglasses, all the dream catches. Now if you keep walking up through this little laneway here, you come to Garlic Lane. So we'll go out the front and we'll see what else is on Jalan Melasti. Okay, so if you're interested in Mexican food, this is Holy Guacamole. It's a Mexican restaurant. It's been there for a long time. Looks like a little bag and shoe shop, another spa. Mr. Dolphin Tattoo. Now there's no shortage of tattoo shops now in Bali. Hello. Another little spa. And then we come to Uncle Norm's. Now I think it might be Australian owned, it's Uncle Norm's. Hello. Hello, how are you?
Good.
Right, so we're in Uncle Norm's, and what are you doing? Having an early opener or are you having breakfast?
Iced coffee.
Oh yeah. Not a dash in it, no?
No, took it over last night.
So where are you from?
Adelaide.
Adelaide?
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So you on holidays up here or?
Yeah.
All right.
And you?
I live here, but. All right,
Oh,
so
mate.
you're from South Australia, right?
South
So what are you
Australia,
drinking here today? Is that
Iced coffee.
iced coffee?
Nice
It looks
coffee, mate.
good, doesn't it?
Yeah, hangover treatment in the morning,
Good
mate.
hangover drink. Did you have a big night last night, did you?
Yeah, just another normal night there in Kuala, yeah. So,
Alright.
yeah, oh, well, Legian, yeah.
So how long are you staying here for in Bali?
21 days.
Oh, that's a
we
good
got
holiday.
10 days here,
Right.
and then 5 days up in Ubud,
Well, good, yeah.
and then 5 or 6 days in Chinatown,
All right.
and then back down to, well, Legian, but on Legian Road.
Yeah, right.
So at the moment we're on Garlic Lane there.
All right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a good holiday. Yeah, you've got to move around a bit. A lot of people come and just sit in the one spot
Yeah.
and don't really do too much.
No, you get around, there's too much to see out there, mate, you know, so it's like,
Alright.
yeah.
Well, anyway, how many times have you been to Bali, do you think?
Lost count.
Lost count?
Lost count.
Like most Aussies?
Probably 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9, 10, something like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
don't know.
it's a regular annual thing, is it? Come back
Well, we
every year?
come when the kids were young, and then obviously bringing the kids up, singing
Yeah,
a
right.
piss, you know, no money. And then,
They're
now,
expensive, aren't they?
now we got a bit of money back, they're coming back, yeah. As you
I
can
just
see,
send my kids to Australia.
as you can see, without the kids, yeah.
They live there and I live here. So.
Yeah, nice, yeah. How old are they?
I've got 2 Balinese kids, 22 or 23 might be now, and 20.
Yeah, nice,
One's
yeah.
just finished his apprenticeship as a boilermaker, and the other one's in university in Brisbane.
Yeah, nice, yeah. Get over there and get a good education.
They get a better education there, so I send them to
Yeah.
school there.
Yeah.
All right,
Have a
anyway.
good day, mate. Have a good day.
All right, so next up here we have Sheppy's. Now, Sheppy's has been here for a long, long time. Doesn't look like he's open yet. It's about 10:30 in the morning, but he's got a good menu. Steaks, hamburgers, everything Indonesian food. Hello, how are you? Now, I know Sheppy, I've known him for years and years. He's probably been here about 15 or 18 years. He's done the place up a little bit. And we'll just cruise across the road and we'll see what's going on here. We've got a little Circle K, they're everywhere. The money exchange next door. We'll see if we can get across the road. So here we've got the Code Blue Medical Centre. Now it's right nearly on the corner of Garlic Lane. So if you need any urgent medical, you can come in here, Bali belly, things like that, they'll deal with that. Alright, so here is the goat. Now the goats now become pretty popular. There's about 4 goats now. This one's fairly new, about a year old. There's one down in Seminyak, I think there might be one in Canggu, one down Legian Street. And they've got some pretty good deals and good food in there. Now this is the brand new thing. This used to be all a big art market once upon a time. They've ripped it down. They've built a whole great big new complex here. It's called Legian Golden Square. So we'll just walk along and we'll check out what's going on there. There's something brand new here, going on here in the corner. It's not open yet. And this little warung here is very popular. There's always a lot of people in it. But this here is yet to open. I suppose it's a little restaurant or something. So you've got a RAF store across the street, sells shoes and bags and things like that. So let's check out what's in this Golden Square. Oh, you've got a pizza place here. Napoli Pizzas. Looks pretty good. Another bag and shoe shop. Now this is Jalan Melasti. Goes through to Jalan Melasti, right through all the way to Poppy's Lane. So we've got another spa. What do we got here? Art and jewellery shop. Oh, there's shops upstairs too. Another spa upstairs. This looks very nice.
One thing, hello, how are you?
Hello. All right, mate. Good morning. How are you?
Good, yourself, brother?
So, where are you from?
I'm from Perth, Western Australia.
Perth.
Yes, sir.
So, you must have been up here a fair few times, have you?
Yeah, over 30, so
Over 30 times. We're so close, isn't it, from Perth, yeah?
it is only a 3-hour trip, and we're very, very lucky and very grateful to be able to come here and
All right.
appreciate the people and the land.
So, what are you doing in Perth? Are you working or?
So running a mobile detailing business.
All right, detailing.
So, yeah,
Right.
covering pretty much the north and south suburbs.
So, you just go around to people's houses working and stuff? Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good service, isn't it? Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Saves people going to a shop, you know.
Yeah, it's
So-
convenience at the end of the day. It's our
Yeah,
biggest
right.
thing.
So, yeah, because a lot of people, especially the young lads, are all in the mines, aren't they? Up
Yes,
there.
correct.
So
But I don't want to get stuck in that trap. and
Yeah.
I want to work for myself and build jobs for people and
Yeah.
help them grow as well.
Well, because you haven't got a shop, I suppose you can do things a bit cheaper too, because you...
Yeah, cutting costs as
Yeah,
well.
right. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah. So how long are you here for in Bali this time?
Funny enough, this is probably my shortest trip here, 4 days.
4 days.
Yes,
Right.
so we pretty much booked it on a Sunday afternoon
Right.
at 4 p.m. and we were on a plane at 9 p.m.
So what's the price of a ticket return? What did you pay?
So this one was 600 return, but normally if it's planned, we get about 400 return.
Yeah, because you bought on the spur of the moment, the prices are up a bit. Is that? Yeah.
Correct.
600, yeah, it's sort of a bit pricey isn't it, from Perth, I suppose.
It is.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we were to go away for 3 or 4 days at home, we'd probably spend about 1,500 bucks.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
And
plus you
it's
gotta
also
travel.
your fuel. Yes, correct.
To go anywhere in Western Australia, you've got to travel for hours and hours. Don't you?
Unfortunately so.
Yeah.
It's good, but it is unfortunate as well because
Right.
it's not cheap to travel.
So you definitely be back to Bali, you think?
Yeah, probably in the next couple of months.
In the next couple of months.
It's a regular thing.
See, some people, they fly up for the weekend, you know?
Yes.
They just fly up Friday and go home Sunday night or Monday morning and yeah.
I have an uncle who's probably around your age and he comes about 40 times a year.
Yeah, right.
And he used to work for the council, so he used to get like an RDO on a Monday.
Oh, yeah?
And sometimes what he would do is he would finish at about 3 or 4 p.m. on the Friday, get himself straight to the airport, be here till Monday afternoon and straight back to work Tuesday.
Well, he didn't do much if he worked on the council, did he?
No, kicking rocks, that's about it. Oh,
All right, mate. Well, I hope you have a great time here and thanks for your time anyway.
lovely to meet you, brother.
All right.
Cheers.
Okay, so across the road here from the Golden Square, we've got a hotel with a mozzarella restaurant. There's a few mozzarella restaurants around. I think there's one on Jalan Arjuna, 66 Road. There's one down on the beach. So what else have we got here in the Golden Square? Got another spa. There's so many spas on this street. Got a tattoo shop here. Tattoo studio, the Nation. There's another tattoo studio upstairs. Bag shop. It's a pretty big complex this, and it's surprisingly it's got full of shops very, very quickly because a lot of the time the rents are high and they take a long time to fill up. But out the back is parking. Now, not that many people maybe know about it because there's always plenty of parking out the back. So what else have we got here in Melasti? Got a Coco Mart, little shoe shop across the road. Now this is still the Golden Square. We've got another spa, pharmacy. What's this? Antica Pharmacy. Another spa. There's another Guardian Pharmacy across the road. And we're nearly to the end of Melasti now and just about to come up onto another art market here, one of the original ones. The Shreya, what is it? The Shreya Resto. It looks very nice, got a pool table in here. And that's about it for the Golden Square. And then it's on to, like before the Golden Square, another art market. We've got Lemongrass, which is a pretty popular restaurant. And this art market's basically the same as the one before the Garlic Lane there. Selling all your basic stuff, dresses, clothes, shirts and things like that. Across here we've got Java Spa, another tattoo shop, Aussie owned Quality Ink, tattoo shop. Another salon, another mini mart, and then the art market just keeps going. Basically normally all the way to Jalan Legian, and from Jalan Legian it turns into Jalan Sriwijaya. So Jalan Melasti really isn't that far. It's probably only about 250, 300 metres the whole street. So that's about it from Jalan Melasti. Okay, so anyway, I hope you like that. Just a quick look around Jalan Melasti, stopped to talk to a few people, interviewed a few people. Yeah, it's been an interesting morning. So anyway, you know the drill. If you like the video and all that, thumbs up, like, comment, and I'll see you on the next one.